Welcome back to my channel, y'all. My name is John, just a regular guy who likes clothes and smelling good. So if you like fashion, if you like fragrance, if you like self-care, then stick around because there might be something for you. Now, today I thought we'd talk about something that seems to be a bit controversial on this here internet, is men and bags. I'm not here to debate if men should wear bags or not. That is your decision. That is, it's up to your preference if you feel as though you're not manly enough to carry one. But, this man right here, I like bags, I think bags can be, for a lot of men, utilitarian, right? So it serves a more practical purpose than aesthetic. But I figure, why not? Why not have something that you can like the look of and that serves a general purpose, whether you're going to work, if you're going to school, if you're just going around the city, wherever you live. Why not have the best of both worlds, right? So figured we could talk about something or a brand of bag that I'm really loving right now. Today we'll be talking about my review of the, I don't know if you can see it if it's in frame, the Lemaire Croissant bag. Before we continue, I just want to say, by all means, Lemaire is a pretty pricey brand. Obviously, you don't have to go as far as investing in a Lemaire. There's so many different brands that have different bags. Again, depending on your budget, depending on your lifestyle, depending on your personal preference in terms of fashion, do you, I've been a fan of the brand for quite some time now, and I figured it would be a little investment piece, right? So enough of the disclaimer. This is, from what I understand, the largest size you can get in the Lemaire Croissant bag. I do know there is a small, medium, and large version. So once again, this is the biggest size you can get. I do know there is a Fortune Croissant bag, which is more so like a really small, like, woman's purse that you can put on over your shoulder. This also you can put over your shoulder. It is meant more so, at least this large size, sorry, I should be looking there, meant as a crossbody bag. So this one, again, the large croissant bag, this color is called dark moss. So to me, it reads as a very, for the lack of a better term, like an army green. It is made in a grained grained leather. I believe it might be calfskin. And it's very supple. I think as time goes on and you sort of wear the piece, over time it gets softer and softer. So that's it right here. It does come with, I would say, 2 compartments. So you have the main compartment at the top, right? This one large compartment's pretty spacious. So I don't know if you can see, I do have some stuff in here that I'll maybe show you later on in the video, but one large compartment that you can put your things in. Inside has a sort of slot so you can store additional things. On the side of the bag, on one side of the bag, and I know this compartment on the side really is only available for the large croissant size. But anyway, so you can store additional things here, like your keys, your wallet, which is really convenient. And apart from those 2 spots, there's not really anywhere else you can put things. Again, it is pretty spacious, so don't let this size fool you. I don't know if you can really kind of gauge the size, but it is pretty spacious. I can fit quite a lot in here. I got this particular bag at a store online called Neighbor, which is based in BC, I believe. And I got this bag, I want to say, about 3 years ago now. It's still in immaculate condition. Obviously, that depends on how well you keep your bags, you store your bags. I'm someone, while I don't baby my things, I do take care of it. So obviously that means, keeping it out of the rain. Don't keep it near sunlight or excessive heat. All the usual things they tell you about when you first get your bag. So that's it in a nutshell. Again, you can wear a crossbody. I'm sorry, I should really be standing up, but let me go back a bit. So this is really horrible. I apologize. Maybe in future videos I'll show sort of how it looks, you know, standing up. But you can put it across the body. I'm pretty tall. I'm 6 foot, so it falls sort of like on my hip. It's not too low. Unfortunately, it's not an adjustable bag where you can sort of, you know, customize the length of the strap. It's just sort of one knotted piece for the strap. It's also in leather like the rest of the bag. So don't know if that's necessarily a downside of this bag per se. It depends on your style preference, but for me, it for my height, I think the large size does work. It falls on my hip naturally. No major issues when it comes to that aspect of the bag. I will say the inside is, once again, it is a canvas lining for both slots. So the main compartment and the one on the side that I showed you earlier. Initially, when I first got the bag, I believe I was a bit apprehensive about that. I was thinking, you know, depending on what you're putting in the bag, you can really risk staining on the inside. I did spray it with the protectant, which really helped. And I think you just have to be mindful of the things you're putting in your bag. So things can spill if you're putting like pens and things that can burst or break, you know, just be a little more mindful of that. But apart from that, no issues. It's a very sturdy, durable canvas on the inside. Oh, one thing I should mention, it does come, I believe, I want to say it's only the large size. It comes with an additional little pouch that's also in the same color and the same leather as the bag. Same canvas inside, okay, you know, the canvas lining. So that's nice. You know, you can, I've used this many times to carry different things. Yeah, and it has a little key ring that you can attach to the inside of the bag. So it's a little additive that's really nice, considering how much this bag is. But yeah, that's on the inside. So that's pretty much it for the bag. You know, I do have not too many, but this is one of a few bags that I own. It is, you know, durable. Again, I've had this for about 2 to 3 years, and it's held its shape. Obviously, naturally, it gets more supple and malleable over time, which I like. It's not really a structured bag. Obviously, if you were to put a lot of things in it, it'll fill up, but for the most part, it's a pretty soft bag. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe I can show you what I have in my bag as a little fun thing. I do have, you know, it being summertime, I always carry a pair of sunglasses. These are from the brand Aquila. It's a little comfortable, Aquila glasses. You know, summertime, to be honest, any time of the year really should be protecting your eyes, but these are my Aquilas, my hater blockers. These are really cool. I've gotten a lot of compliments on these. I have a pretty oval face, so most sunglass shapes work for me. I never really used to be into like the oversized chunky ones, but I think as I've gotten older, I've really been enjoying these. These are from Aquila. I got these from Essence earlier this year, and they were on sale. Got a really good deal on these, so those are fun. When I'm on the road, going out places, I really do carry an additional pouch. So like I was mentioning earlier, this bag does come with the large size comes with an additional pouch attached inside. However, I find that I like to switch pouches around. I'd like to carry an extra one if I don't use that one. This one is another pouch from the same brand. Did I even say this brand on this whole bag? I think I did in the beginning. Maybe I'm losing it. This is also from the same brand, Lemaire. This pouch is in the color brown khaki brown, and it's the same grain leather on the outside. Inside is sort of like a canvas lining. So quickly I'll just go through what's in here. Hand cream, goes without saying. Tied to go, I really only started using this about a year or so ago. If you wear white, I like to wear a lot of white button-ups or white t-shirts, or just any clothing that's light and you get food on it, you spill something on it. Tied to go, can't go wrong. You can get this from Amazon or Walmart or any of your local stores. These are not what you think they are. Dude wipes. Yeah, I mean, do I need to explain these? I think if you're outside and you're using the bathroom, it is nice to feel fresh, and sometimes toilet paper does not do the job. So these are great to, feel clean, to stay clean. You can get these also on Amazon. You can get boxes. I got mine. I got 2 boxes for less than $20 at the time. So these are good. Speaking of sunscreen, I have a sun stick. This one is from the brand called Abib. Quick sun stick protection bar, SPF 50, PA+++++. So I am very big, if you know me, into Korean skincare. This is a sunscreen stick. As you can imagine, I use this typically to reapply my sunscreen. So if I go somewhere in the morning, before I leave the house, obviously, I put on my regular sunscreen. That's more of like a cream consistency. But if I'm outside for most of the day, I do try to reapply this every 2 to 3 hours. For my skin, it works. I know some people do say this is a bit greasy. Also depends on your skin type. For my skin, I don't have any issues with that, so it's great. You can get this at your local, whatever. If you have like a Korean skincare store around you or online, you can get this for a pretty decent price. Last but not least, in this pocket, or this pouch, is a portable bank. If I'm outside in the city or something for the entire day and I need to recharge my phone. This one is from Anchor. Again, I got this from Amazon. You can get this pretty much anywhere, from Best Buy or wherever else. The other pouch, I don't know if it makes sense for me to show you, but just my key. Ironically, my key is also, or my key, what do you call this? Keychain. It's also from Lemaire. This is padded keychain, also in the same color as the bag. I got this from Essence as well a year or 2 ago for an amazing price on sale. Hand sanitizer always. Ooh. I don't play about germs. If you're outside and you don't have access to water, you're eating at a restaurant, you need to kind of just refresh your hands. Boom. Purell. And last but not least, my wallet, and I'm not going to be showing that. My wallet's just from the brand Mulberry. Yeah, just a little card holder. Yeah, but apart from that, one more time, is the Lemaire Croissant bag in the large size in the color dark moss. Yeah, in terms of pricing, I would say shop around, especially this time of year. Summer sales and winter, holiday sales, you can find this for, for a little cheaper. I would suggest, when I do shop for certain things that are a little more expensive, shop around. Don't settle for one place if you see it. I know it can be very tempting to just pull the plug, but trust me, or you get secondhand. Sometimes people no longer use their items, and they figure they'd sell it, so sometimes you can get it for a fraction of the price. So please do your research before you swipe that card, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't really have much else to say about this bag. I use it very often, getting my money's worth. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you have the Lemaire Croissant bag, or if you're looking to get it, if you have any questions, then feel free to comment. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. And if you like what you see, turn off your, no, I'm not, I don't know, that's probably copyright. But yeah, if you like what you see, press the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. See ya. Bye.